Welcome, friend. Thank you for stopping by. Today, we continue on with the Phoenix build. This is part 5 of the series. We will be adding the fins and their supports and other things. Included is a large dose of wisdoms and wit. This is an evolving project, and at the end he will go over some changes that he has made since this build. And oh, by the way, he does have more than one shirt. The video was filmed in its entirety in almost one day. Enjoy.
We're back. Part 2. Part 3. Worse than ever. Like part 14 of Jaws. Getting a little repetitive here. Okay, the glue is, it's starting to firm up, so it's not going to run. It's already starting to get very tacky. And so we're looking for the one that had the little mark on it, and that's this one. And check the fin. And she fit right in there, just like that. Good looking fin, good looking fin. It fits in there just like that. Okay. So we're going to take a little bit of this Wonder Glue here. This little dried cap off of it. There, I'm taking, doctor this fin up with glue. On all these surfaces to stick. Just some. Other than my hair. Don't want it to stick to my hair. It'll be a heck of a mess. Hold that sandwich in there like that. And then the next one, we're going to go up over the fin to hold it down. Up there, just like that. You look down the fin, we got a little bit of a tilt going on here, but I don't know if that. We're also not back at the mark, and we're not over at the mark. What's going on here? What'd be the problem? Oh man. Right there. Alright. A little bit too much now. Back off just a little bit. Ah, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Couldn't do it no better myself. So now we're going to let this glue dry. I'm not going to use the UV light glue because I want the good glue to be all the way around, including the fillet. For some reason, we're not on that back line, but everything looks good. Standing very perpendicular, not angled in any way, so don't worry about it. We'll put a little bit of weight up here in the front, keep it from falling off the workbenches. And we'll start putting these on there. So I'm going to take and I'll put some glue right down the front of this thing. I'll come back later when the fin's better glued in and put a screw in it just to give it a good mechanical hold on that fin. So I want this thing to be right in here where this rubber band is, like right there is where I want it. Now that'll be my benchmark for all the rest of them would be right there, you know, right there. I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and put a screw in it now to make sure it's good and secure. Yeah, I think I can probably get away with it without moving the fin too much. This bit's sharp, which I doubt it is. Been used many a time already. We gotta pick this up and drill through here at the middle. Medium length screws in there. Yes, like that. There you at? Just like that. Yeah, well, we're going to wind up fun last round dropping the screw. Alrighty then, see what we got here. Fin is still straight, square to the body tube. Okay, so that's just taped on there temporarily. Checking this fin one last time. It's perpendicular to the body. It is square to the length of the tube, and it's down on the, all the way seated down on the tube. So that's good. We'll call it good, let it dry, and then we'll put the next one. And now these motors that I just made are 24-25 minutes into being poured, and the core seems to be cool. So we're going to start by pulling the core out. No, she's still got a hold of it. It's not turned loose yet. We'll give it a little more drying time. Not drying time, cooling time. It's already dry. A little bit more cooling time. Older. Katie barred the door if it won't fit. Those are already installed. And I got to cut that stupid thing off right there. If it fits through the first one, it'll fit through all of them. And I'm not ready to cut that off. So, I'll take this tape off, which was holding that thing down on the tube. Rubber band is majorly in the way. Alright, I feel like I'm talking to myself. My daughter, she's 11 years old, and she can have some of the most detailed conversations with nobody in the room but herself. I tell her, I say, talking to some of your friends, figured there's another little girl somewhere that's answering her in her room. You know, they get daddy, you know. Yeah. Wouldn't take a gold nickel for her, but they would let her go for a reasonable price. Somebody needs a daughter. Ah, got you, Nabil. Hang this here now. And you know you couldn't do without me. Well, let's try it for a while and see how it works out. Yeah, I know I'm just aggravating my daughter on this thing because she likes to watch his videos I make. She's my biggest critic, probably. At least my biggest critic. Yeah, good critic that I know of. I'm hung up on that word. Alright. Other than that rubber band, we're about ready to put this one on. Then I'll go over and cut the I would call that a spar, because that's basically what it's like in an aircraft, is the spar notch on the wing rib. However, this is not a wing rib, it's a fin. I'm going to cut that out and I'll be right back. It's such a short slot that I don't want to try to make the turn with in there with a skill saw. So, scroll saw, get it right in a minute. And so what I do is I got the tube cuts this way, and I'm going to take this and I found out that you can apply plywood pretty easy if you're doing small stuff. I press it down fairly hard there, and then on the back side I'm going to do the same thing. And just scoring it kind of like glass where you want it to break. Instead of trying to get in there and cut it out. I'm going to take a pair of needle nose and just grab hold of it, and it will come right out just like that. I have to go in there and clean it up a little bit. This is keep reminding myself that I'm not going to take this thing to a rocket launch and get the oohs and ahs. Oh, look how nice he finished his rocket. Yeah, right. That ain't this thing's future. This thing's future is possibly just like the rest of them, one flight and then that's it, it's gone. Well, I'm not going to waste my time. I cut that a little deep, actually. But these two edges here will grab hold of it. Next time I need to be more careful about how deep I cut it. Sure. Put some glue in there now. Get the glue on it, man. Come up right there, come across here, come right down that, over that, right down that, over that. Yeah, it's like a little Red Riding Hood. Go to see her grandmother. Set up. Let me spill this all over myself now. Alright, we got it on there. So got a little bit of extra glue going on there we don't want. See if I can take my finger off this without dumping it out the floor like I did last time. Put this brace on there, which will hold it vertical as it dries. Y'all know what vertical is, don't you? It's opposite of horizontal. Okay, well, she's pretty straight. So we're going to take one of these things. And I'm going to put glue on it. Just like that. Alright, we're going to come right in here, just right there. And glue that booger on there. Got a glue joint that time, right away. Alright, we're going to try and get that hole in there. So I can hold 14 things at one time without pulling them out and getting them all over me. It's a real possibility. I'm drilling a hole in my finger on the other side. That's never a good thing. Gives you one of them uh-oh, mama, uh-oh, going to the ER. Drill my hole in my finger. Doctor looks at you, he said, what, you just stupid, or what else is wrong with you? Your mother have any kids to live? Drill a hole in the end of your finger. Moved on me. I ain't lying to you, it did move. And it moved in not a good way. Put a little tape on there to hold that down. I don't think this one needs it, but it won't hurt it. Comes off real easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. You might say that's perfect. Now we got to find something to stuff in the end of it as it gets heavier and heavier on the rear. And that's fin number 2 on there. down here and look at it. Fin number 2. Alright. Not going to do anything with that because the alignment was perfect, and you can't get any better than perfect. All I can do is screw it up and start messing with it. I'm working on some, I just did the design on easel, which for straight lines and stuff is pretty good. So basically this 1/4 inch plywood with a bunch of holes in it to lighten it up. Holes in the fins don't seem to affect it because you're not really preventing twisting motion. It's all in one plane. I don't know exactly what the wind's doing, but it don't seem to affect them. And it does lighten them up. So now I'm going to take these over and put them in the pot of water. I'm running 1/4 inch cores. If I can't get enough initial thrust on this set of engines with 100 grams of sugar and a 4-inch engine, if I can't get a vertical flight out of it with this lighter rocket, I know I have to go to a bigger engine. I don't want to go to a bigger engine because I don't really want to go that high here. And I would like to stay under 700 foot where I'm at. But I'm just having a thought there. The next step I might do is to put iron oxide in the fuel to get a faster burn. I mean, a 1/2 inch core is a pretty significant start, but it don't seem to be starting fast enough. It's open rocket that showed it coming off the launch rod at a fairly low speed. I would like to see it around 40 or 50 feet per second, and it's coming off predicting around 22 to 30, which is acceptable, but it ain't great, that's for sure. I would definitely like it more than 30, and preferably closer to 50. Stop this arc flights. Instead of going straight up like that, they're going up and then turning and going out, and that's just causing me all kind of problems. Okay, so, and that's not the rocket, that's mostly the engine just not stout enough for the weight that it's carrying. So that's why I've reduced the size and trying to reduce the weight. And the next one I build will have these holy fins on it. Got about 10 different holes spaced out so that it doesn't compromise the strength of the fin. Alright, come back when I put the next one on.